Hey everyone, it's Final Round and my name is Jordan, and I think that last video that I did with doing the matchups beforehand and then the lines coming out actually did really well. I'll talk about that after the picks, but I want to hop right into these. There aren't too many games. You'll see images that come up on the screen. Those will be from a data app called Outlier. I have lines for 2 different games, and then the other ones teams are going to be on a back-to-back. So I'll just have a match up there that I found that I liked. But to check out Outlier, I have a link in the description that'll give you a 7-day free trial. So the teams that are going to be on the back-to-back are going to be the Cavaliers on the road against the Bulls, who will also be on a back-to-back. And then the Mavericks will be on the road after a really disappointing loss against the Cavaliers with Max Strus hitting over a half-court shot to win the game. That was crazy. They'll be playing against the fresh Raptors. Then the Pelicans will be on the road against the fresh Pacers. Pelicans looked pretty good. And then the Timberwolves will be at home against the fresh Grizzlies. So I am going to give money lines and a total pick, but I'll do that after these few player props that I like. So for the Kings Nuggets game, there are lines out, but they said De'Aaron Fox bumped his knee with a Heat player and he is questionable. So there's a lot to be determined there with the Kings and how that game will play out. So there aren't any Kings lines except for De'Aaron Fox just in case he plays. And I didn't really see anything on the Nuggets that really jumped out to me. So my first pick is going to be from the Lakers-Clippers game. It's going to be D'Angelo Russell over 22.5 points plus assists. The Clippers give up the second most points to the point guard position and the 18th most assists. And the reason why I'm adding that on is in the 3 games this year against the Clippers, he's got 6+ assists in each of those games with a 10 assist game in their most recent matchup. And he's gone over this in 7 straight games and 2 out of 3 against the Clippers. One, he just didn't score too much. So that's 22.5 points plus assists for D'Angelo Russell. And then the second picks can be Kawhi Leonard over 24.5 points. The Lakers are giving up the 14th most points to the power forward position. If you look at this line in the history straight up, it does not look very good. But Paul George is out, and I filtered on Outlier when Paul George is out, and Kawhi has gone over this in 9 out of the last 10 games with Paul George out. 4 of those games was this season. And also versus the Lakers this year, he's gone over in 2 out of 3 games against them. So safe to say a lot more shots coming Kawhi Leonard's way. And then for the other games with the back-to-backs, there was just one that stood out to me. And I just want to point out this matchup once again. It's Scotty Barnes of the Raptors playing against the Mavericks, who are going to be on the back-to-back. The Mavericks give up the 11th most points to the power forward position, 6th most rebounds, and the 12th most assists. So another good matchup. And over the last 5 games, he's averaging 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 8.5 assists. So look at the lines accordingly to the averages. His points might be a little too high when it comes out, but definitely rebounds, assists. He's been dominating. And like I said last time he played, you could try for that triple-double. This is a really good matchup to do it. And if you guys could, please like the video, and if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a little bit of extra time, could you just leave a comment for the algorithm? Thank you everyone for the 30K comments. I got a ton of comments. And also I wanted to mention the Prism Box giveaway. Whatnot emailed me and they said that they will be picking a winner tonight. So I'll have the name tonight. They'll probably contact that person and then I'll announce it in the next video. So now to give a over under a try and a money line a try, taking a look at the data. I used Outlier for these picks. And I'm not trying to be biased here. I looked at every single game. I do have a lean towards the Raptors at +2.5 against the Mavericks, who are coming off that disappointing loss, just because the Raptors have been playing well as of late, and they're at home, they're fresh, and they're going against a team that's on a back-to-back. So that's a lean, but the pick that I do like, I'm trying not to be biased. I did really like this pick based off the data. So the Cavs and the Bulls, I like under 219.5 total points. Both teams will be on a back-to-back, like I said, so tired legs for both sides. The Cavaliers give up the second least points over the past month to teams, and then the Bulls give up the 8th least points over the past month to teams, and they have gone under in all 3 games this year that they've played against each other. So definitely like the under on the total points. And then my 5th overall pick is going to be the Cavaliers at -4. They've beat the Bulls in every single game this year. One game was close and they did not hit the -4, but the Bulls just lost to the Pistons, one of the worst teams in the NBA. So safe to say they're not playing good basketball right now. And then the Cavaliers are coming off a high of beating the Mavericks on that game-winning shot. So it's under total points, and then Cavaliers -4. And I'd like to shout out my partners, Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, ParlayPlay, and ChalkBoard. Use promo code FinalRound11 on any of these. They'll match your first deposit up to $100, and Sleeper does it up to $500. And there'll be links in the description that'll take you straight there with the promo codes. And thank you to anyone who signs up with those. And if you'd like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. The link is in the description. It's a free Discord. Conversation will be going on about the lines as they come out all day long, and also about other sports. And if you do well with these picks and you feel like giving back, I have a Cash App and Venmo in the description. You can donate back to the channel, and thank you to the people who do donate. Now this recap's kind of crazy. I have I had 2 pages worth of notes, and I don't do that many times this year. But Jalen Williams assist, I saw that game just started. I had him over 4.5 assists. He had 2 in the first quarter. Jabari Smith Jr. over 8.5 rebounds. He had 5 in the first quarter, so that's looking good. Chet Holmgren, I had him on blocks and 3-pointers made. He had 2 blocks in the first quarter, so he's looking like he's going to go over his 2.5. He did not take a 3-pointer, so I don't know if that one's going to hit. DeJounte Murray did go over his assist that I recommended. Was my favorite play, over 8.5 assists. And then I had some plus money plays in there to try out if you wanted to get plus money with rebounds and assists or just rebounds. I don't believe that those hit. But you definitely hit the assist at 8.5. And then Colin Sexton, he had the good matchup for points and assists. So I had him at over 23.5 points plus assist, and he hit that. And I also mentioned if you wanted to take one line at 17.5 points, I like that just for one stat category. He hit that as well. John Collins, I recommended his 10.5 rebounds plus assist. He hit that. And then I mentioned his points, rebounds, and assists, and he wasn't able to score. He did not hit that. And then Porzingis over 19.5 points. He hit that pretty easily. And then I mentioned if you want to try for plus money with first quarter points at 6.5, he went over that. And then Evan Mobley over 7.5 rebounds. I don't know why it was that low. He hit that pretty easily. And then Jonathan Kuminga over 2.5 assists. He hit that as well. And I did mention Kobe White having a good matchup, and he did not play really well against Detroit. So 8 bets hit, it looks like. And then with Jalen Williams, Jabari Smith, and Chet Holmgren, things are looking pretty good. So a lot more than 8 bets are probably going to hit. So definitely a really, really good day. It was just the way I did it, picking all the matchups beforehand. And then when the lines came out, which sometimes I don't get all the lines, it just is what it is. So hopefully we get another day like that, and I'll make another video like that. A lot more hits than misses there. So let me know if you like that format. I'll definitely do my best to try that, and we'll see how this over-under and money line goes. I'll definitely try to fit more of those in. So I'm going to get this edited and get it out to you. God bless you all. It's Final Round. My name is Jordan. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.